Fantastic. Well, welcome to.
He's called himself
working.
Armless Hammer. That's what he just said. Yeah.
That's what he does. He can do whatever he wants. He's Army.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about another name. Let's talk about Elio, though.
Yep.
So in this film, tell us about your character.
Elio's a 17-year-old boy from Milan, Italy, who spends his summers in Crema. And in staying over the summer, Army's character Oliver comes to stay with my father, played by Michael Stuhlbarg, the role of Mr. Perlman, as a graduate student from Columbia University. And the boys immediately strike a friendship with one another, and then the friendship progresses into deeper territory.
Now, and that's something. When you read this role, what questions came to your mind? Like this is art, this is interesting, but this is also something that's going to be taboo for some people too.
Yeah, well, maybe like the naivete of youth or whatever you want to call it. I never try to throw labels or judgment at the values of scripts or taboo things of that nature, because I just it's almost not my job. My job is to act, and what attracts me to this, when you see a role like this, for any actor, but especially young actors, it's rare to get your hands on such a meaty role. And I read the book, and then I read the script, and I felt myself feasting on the opportunity to wrestle with something so meaty, like I said.
So how do you fit? What kind of relationship status do you think Army is? Being with Army as a person, do you think he's a very loving and caring guy?
Oh, Army, I don't know how, call it the luck of the universe, but to be able to work with him and to do some of these really intense scenes, I couldn't have been in better hands, and he's just a great guy. I mean, he's worked on the biggest studio films, literally, and the biggest art house films, and that wouldn't be true if he wasn't a joy to work with. And I can say that without any ounce of facetiousness, that he's amazing to work with, really.
The last thing I want to ask is Hostiles with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
How fun was that?
Hostiles was amazing. Christian Bale's another hero of mine, so to see him work on a role, and play with things, sit at the monitor and see how he does it, it's a dream come true for a young actor like me,
For sure. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.